Okay, let's go to Boon Moon? No, Boo Moon Galaxy next. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying, yeah, in regards to Odyssey, I have to admit, one thing I will actually give credit to Galaxy and Galaxy 2 is that Mario feels very athletic in those games, and honestly more athletic here than he does in Odyssey. Now, I'm not saying that, like, he's not athletic as all. Like, he honestly, if I had to rate the games, I'd say Mario Galaxy Mario feels the best, and then Odyssey Mario feels like the next best. So, like, Mario's still pretty athletic. It's just that in this game, he's not as stiff as I think he is in Odyssey. And again, a lot of factors go into that. Even, like, the controller, for example, kind of goes into that, too. So, you know, it's a very minimal difference. But it is something, like, I have to do, kind of give credit to Odyssey for, is that... or give credit to the Galaxy games for, because, yeah, Mario does control very, very good in these particular games. Before I do anything, is there... oh, I see a green star back there, actually. Is that, like... I guess I'll just continue on. But, like, I want to say, like, is that, like, part of this planet, or is it part of the moon planet? I can't really tell from here, to be honest. Maybe I can tell from here. Of course, this is a galaxy where you can't freaking use the camera for whatever reason. That makes no freaking sense. I have no idea why they take that away from you here. It's like, come on game, I could really, really use that right about now. Let's see, I'm gonna get these 1-ups because I could use them. Definitely kind of an advantage of having Boo Moon Galaxy here, because then you can kind of use those 1-ups to kind of refill your stock if you need them. Or if you're like me and you like stop playing after every 2 worlds, and then you kind of have your lives reset anyway. Okay, so I don't remember if this is the first one or the second one. I mean, regardless, I know there is one here, and that's all that matters. How do I also want to get this? I almost feel like it's a case where I want to, like, stand here. Or just not appear on screen. Because, yeah, I jumped over the moon, but then, like, I couldn't move to the right for some reason. That was really, really weird. Okay, attempt number 2. Let's try not to be stupid this time. I think I just maybe jumped too far or something. Maybe that was... there we go. Yeah, I think maybe like I jumped too far, and as a result I kind of got like away from the planet's gravity, and that's kind of what forced me to die there. Well, that time I was like a little closer to where the planet was, so I was able to stay on. Also, is that green star 1 or 2? That was 2. Okay, so this next one's going to be very quick. Let me actually see where it is before I move on here, because I don't want to miss it or anything. Okay, guys, funny thing about the first green star, it's not on the first or second star mission. It's actually in the bonus star route, which means you have to take that really fast block snake, and you have to get it in that area. Which, I'm going to admit, I have no idea where it is right now, but it's here. It's definitely here. I just have to find it, really, and that's about it. Oh, there it is. There we go. So yeah, that one's actually pretty difficult, because all you can really see is the shadow at the very last split second, so, yeah, I gotta give the game credit. That one's pretty hardcore, not gonna lie. But I have one more green star. It's actually in the first star mission too, so I'm going to go back to that and see you guys on the tilting moon. Hey guys, Mario's fully tilted right now. Eh, not really. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these star chunks. Or star shards, whatever you want to call them. Now we need to get on this launch star. And the last green star is here. And it's kind of interesting with how you're supposed to do this. I'm not even going to bother with grabbing the silver stars, because I feel like if you try to grab them, you might be pressured, or you might accidentally, like, grab them all, and you clearly don't want that, so I'm going to try to avoid them as much as possible. And, okay, that didn't work. Well, it might work, I just have to wait for the thing to tilt again. There we go. And I kind of see the glimmer. Yep, there it is. Eek. Mario, when I hit the long jump button, I kind of expect you to long jump. I know that's a crazy notion, not really something you'd be used to or anything, but do it. Okay, well, let's try it again. There we go. And there we go, Boom Moon is completed, and we are just, like, flying through these right now. Given I did do one galaxy that was a bit smaller than it was supposed to be, I guess, but still, like, I think we're making some good progress so far. But next up, we have, I believe, Slip Sand Galaxy, which was, it was definitely a thing when I did that. Wouldn't say I really had a lot of fun with this one, but you know what? It's here, and we gotta make some progress, so let's get right into it. This first one we should be able to see in pretty much plain sight when we get to the points. I don't think we'll ever have to go, like, to the very end of the level, though. Like, I don't think we'll actually have to get to the sinkhole here, but still, though, we have to make some considerable progress anyway. First up, we have the giant sand pillar, or whatever this frickin' thing is. Like, what would you even call this? Like a sand stream, or... God, I don't even know. Like, what would you call this? Oh, Mario. You and your weird mechanics, I suppose. So I want to say the first star is around... not here. I think we want to go up here. I actually did not want to grab that. But I can at least show you where it's going to be. It's going to be at the very bottom of that waterfall there. So there are a couple of ways you can do this. You can obviously long jump to it if you're feeling ballsy. But I don't, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually do the... safer routes. But I mean, could you really call this the safer route? Honestly, what I'm about to do is pretty freaking scary. Also, yeah, grab that, just in case you missed this. But yeah, just fall from the top. And yeah, that's pretty much that one. And I'll see you guys back there for the acquisition of the second one. Also, we're over 200 power stars, so hooray about that. Okay, so for the next green star, you really have to get yourself situated here at the very beginning. And when I say the very beginning, I mean the very beginning because... yeah, you don't have a lot of time to get that. But... Honestly, if you miss that green star, it's not the worst thing in the world because, well, hold on a minute, guys. I'll show you why. Okay, I'm back here again, and the reason why I said what I did, yes, the third star is also on this slide. The small difference that it's a little later on, and you have to be on the right side for it. I just think that's really stupid. Like, okay, there was a second star mission for this level, and it had a pretty unique section. Honestly, I liked the second mission more than I like this mission, honestly, just because it had a different and unique section. But no, they used this again, which I think is kind of dumb. Now, if you miss the star and you don't get the other one, you can always just jump off the ledge and then go back to that checkpoint and try again. But still, like, just the fact that after you get a star, you have to go through pretty much that entire, like, long-winded linear sand pillar and then also get through that one section before the checkpoint. Just really, really dumb. I wish they would have actually, like, been a little more creative with this. Or, you know, allow you to continue getting stars after you finish the first star. But, whatever. We've been over that multiple times. This game's pretty old now. Can't exactly fix what was never programmed in the first place. So next up we have Shiver Galaxy. The good old hot and cold planets. So I think the first star... Yeah, I think I kind of saw it right there. This one, I will admit, is kind of clever because you kind of have to use the set piece of the first area to your advantage. And I think it can be kind of cool to figure this out. But obviously, like, we're starting on the fire planet. From what you guys remember from doing this planet before, you know that we can freeze this entire planet. And from freezing the planet, we can actually get the first green star. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make our way to the switch that will turn this entire planet into ice. And then we will go from there as we collect the first green star. I'm going to try not to get hit along the way, but as you can see, I failed at that. I'm also going to use Cloud Mario, because Cloud Mario is awesome. Actually, I may not want to use Cloud Mario here. But yeah, as you can see, there's the green star inside that volcano. You do have to freeze it before you attempt at getting this. I think that kind of goes without saying, but yeah, that's pretty much what you do. Don't have to worry about slipping or anything. I mean, you can slide, which obviously you don't want to slide. But if you do this, there you go, first green star gotten. But yeah, like, I like that. I think that's a cool way to do a green star because it involves using your head, it involves actually manipulating the planet and, you know, kind of using that exploration a little bit on that first area. So that's the kind of green star design I like. I just hate the other BS design that we've seen along the way. Whether it's the laziness of the Slip Sand Galaxy or the dumbness of the second supermassive galaxy star. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm actually changing my mind here. I'm going to start from the very beginning because there is a specific star that I need to talk about in regards to the green stars for this planet. So, obviously, I've had a lot of critiques about some of the green stars, so I feel like some of them are not very well designed, some are lazy, and you know, just not the biggest fan of this post-game because of that, even though there are clearly some advantages to some of the other post-game and other things of that relation. For the third green star of, oh shoot, okay, well I kind of messed this up. I can still do it, it's just going to be a little annoying. But for the third green star of this particular galaxy, you actually need to keep the Cloud Mario power-up throughout the entire thing. So because of that, well, that was dumb. Maybe I can go back and get... Okay, yeah, I can. Good. Okay, but anyway, point being... Or, you know what? Maybe I'll try to get the... Wait, is that a mushroom? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll get that first. Because I am low health anyway. But, okay, so the last green star requires the cloud mushroom. Or the cloud Mario. And because of that, we need to get through pretty much the entire area without taking a hit. Which, honestly, I think that's a fair challenge. You kind of, you can kind of do that as you're progressing through here. And, it is kind of clever. It allows you to kind of think of progression through this level in a much different way, as opposed to just trying to skip through everything. But, the thing is... I imagine if anyone was doing this, like, straight through from the very beginning and going, like, from one green star to the next, they wouldn't actually know that they would need the Cloud Mario. They would think they would just be able to go to the last planet and they'd be able to find it, and that's simple. But no, you quite literally have to take this power-up throughout the entire thing, and it's just kind of stupid that there's, like, no indication that you have to do that. So as a result, you have to essentially do the entire planet a 4th time. Just because, well, you're unable to finish it, so because of that, yeah, gotta do it another time, unfortunately. I just don't really like that design. I really, really don't. And I really, really wish they would have did something to prevent, I guess, a little bit of frustration here. Unfortunately, like, yeah, now I can't do it because I lost Cloud Mario. But still, like, I don't know, even if it was just as simple as just, like, put it as the star mission name, like, oh, okay, well, I have to summon, like, Cloud Mario's Great Challenge. You'd get, like, an idea, oh, maybe I have to take Cloud Mario to the very end or something like this. But no, they just name the star missions, like, Green Star 1, Green Star 2, Green Star 3, and I think that's just really, really dumb. And I mean, this is a pretty hard challenge as it is. I mean, getting through that entire section without without taking a hit and also just not using your power-up, because there's no way to refresh the clouds, is just kind of annoying, I find. And then just having that extra playthrough on top of it just makes this one star even more annoying. So I'm going to cut back to where I lost Cloud Mario with Cloud Mario, so we'll see if we can actually finish this up. Okay, I made it back to this planet. Trying to be very careful. And I believe this is the planet we need to be on. We're looking for a... Okay, I found it. We're almost there. Obviously don't want to get hit by any of these things. That's okay. Really, we just need one to make this work. And there it is. Okay, so if my rant earlier was not making sense, I think this was a cool idea, but I wish there was some indication of letting you know beforehand that this is what you needed to do. Because, seriously, just the name Green Star 3 doesn't exactly give you that hint, and then you make it all the way there just to find out, oh, I can't get this. Oh, gotta do another playthrough to this point with the Cloud Mushroom, and it's just like, really, really annoying. So that's what I was trying to get at earlier. But regardless, Shiver Burn is now done, and then we can move on to the next planet, which, god damn it, I was not expecting this to be it, but, you know, I should have known this was coming at some point. So yeah, we're going back to Fleet Glide Galaxy. You know the drill with this one. It's just a matter of finding these green stars and then just trying to manipulate Fluzzard so you fly right into them. So this is going to be a thing. Hopefully, can we see them? You know, they really don't give you a good idea where those stars are going to be from that preview. They really, 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 really don't. Okay, so hold on just a minute, guys. Let me pull this up just so I know what area I'm looking for. Okay. First one's not too bad. Ooh, the second one's gonna be annoying, I think. But first one's not too bad, I imagine. Again, I know where it is. It's just one of those things where you have to really use the motion controls to your advantage. Because right at the beginning... Oh, okay. Well, there it is. So yeah, that's the first one. One of them's down, but we have the... probably the more difficult one to get still, because this one's going to be quite a bit into the course. So if we miss it, we're going to have to just keep trying until we eventually get it. So... yeah, let's get back in there. Okay, here we go, back to Fluzzard. So, the guide I'm using says the, well, it says not to get eaten by blards, but obviously I've already failed that. But it says that the green star is in the 4th area, which doesn't help if I don't even make it through the 1st area, but... What I was trying to say is I don't really know what they mean by 4th area, because from what I remember, this entire race is pretty, like, it's pretty outside. So it's hard to tell, like, when one area begins and the next one ends or something. I think that's what I'm trying to say anyway, so we'll see if we can find it. I'm not entirely sure myself. I want to say this is probably the 3rd area. And the 4th area is probably after this. Oh, okay, there it is. Wow, that was really not as bad as I thought it would be. I think that took me less time than the other Fluzzard Galaxy. That's a thing. Well, I'm happy it's over, don't get me wrong. We're about done with World 5 now. Just 2 more stars to go and we can move on, so... Yeah, hooray for that. So yeah, let's move on, I guess. Man, that was really, really fast. I'm honestly, like, surprised. It did not take that long. Okay. For some reason, I couldn't see the crown on this planet. But it's like, okay, there it is, yeah. So I was like, wait, did I complete that one? I'm pretty sure I did. I did the hard Cloud Mario star. I think I was pretty good, but yeah, we're done. So, now we're going to move on to the Boom Bunker. I don't think they'll put any stars during the boss fights or anything, but I suppose it could happen. I saw something in the sky there. I don't think that was the... I don't think that's what I was looking for, though. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. So we need to kind of do what we've been doing already. Wow, you're an idiot. I really thought that would have been good enough, but apparently not. Let me go back and grab another Bullet Bill, I guess. Bullet William. I don't know what happened there. I think it was because I tried to approach that platform from an angle, which didn't really help. Also, shoutouts to this music track. I actually really did like this music track. So the first green star is right there. I think you just have to aim directly at it and you got it, though. Yep. Not too bad. And I think the Second one's exactly like that too, so this is a case of really just doing the planet till you get to those points. So I will be right back, guys. Okay, went ahead and took the liberty of getting to this next planet. This is the next planet with a cannon. Quite literally, all you have to do is find it, and yep, shoot to it. And once again, pretty easy star mission to get. That should get it. There we go. World 5 is completed, guys. We are done. And we can move on to World 6 now, which, honestly, I'm really curious with how this is going to go. Because we do have, we have some kind of annoying planets on here, but for the most part, some of these next planets are not too bad. Pretty one-dimensional in terms of where things can be. But look, I'm going to probably end up jinxing myself by saying that. In fact, I need to actually switch to Luigi really quick. And yeah, we're going to get this thing going. So, going to pull Luigi out of his cave down here. Luigi's Bat Cave. Going to do a little somersault to celebrate. Or backflip, whatever you want to call those. And yeah, let's move on to World 6.